Need trinkets.
Hello everybody, and welcome to a Skyrim guide. This Skyrim guide is going to be showing you how you can get the Ebony Blade. It's a 200 greatsword, it's a daedric artifact, it's pretty cool. It is a very unique enchantment on it, but we'll get to all that in a second. And first, I'm just going to show you how to start the quest for you to get it, and then I'm going to go get it, and then later on in the video, I'm going to tell you how to power it up to its full potential. So let's get into it. So you're going to need to be in Whiterun, and you need to come to the Bee and Barb. The Banded Mare, not the Bee and Barb. What am I on about? Loading screens.
Come on in.
Right, so you need to have slain the first dragon, which is the Whiterun Crest. And then you need to be up to the quest, the Way of the Voice. So you need to go and speak to the Greybeards. You need to be up to that quest, and you need to be at least level 20. So once you've got that, you can just come to this lady.
You need,
this lady.
How about shopping up some? I enjoy this work.
So you want to ask her to give you the latest gossip or work. So
the companions in Jorvaskr?
You'll know it.
They're recruiting new members from what I hear. Been hearing some strange tales of the Jarl's
This is the
children.
one you want.
Say the one's turning wicked, and the others have an ill-favored look to them. Best to keep clear. Need anything else?
Of course, because we're the Dragonborn, we're all psychopaths. We gonna have to go and see what's going up with the children. What's going up with the kids. So I just gotta run over. So this is, it's quite a good sword. Like, the damage isn't very low, but the enchantment just makes up for the slightly low damage. Like, so much. It's ridiculous about the enchantment.
Absurd that you can't go good.
If great swords aren't really your thing, I have a guide on how to get Maroon's Razor, which is a dagger that has a ability to kill someone in one hit, so that's pretty good.
What is it that you need?
I've heard there's some trouble with your children.
Yes, my youngest son. He's a dark child. I don't know what to do with him. He was always a quiet lad, but lately, something has changed. He's become brooding, violent. He won't say a word to me, but I don't know how I upset him. If you could speak to him, draw out the truth, I would be immensely grateful.
So, from what it sounds like, the kid is being weird and
Another
naughty.
wanderer here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
And this kid, if you do this quest, it actually unlocks another line of dialogue for him. I know, right? You don't have to listen to Boots anymore. Right, so we have to go talk to this kid. Your father said to speak to you.
So, the disgusting pig sent you to bother me. One day, I'll tear his face apart so he can leave me alone. My father doesn't know anything about me.
Child of the year.
But I know about him, and about the war. More than he might think.
What sort of things?
I know that he still worships Talos. That he hates the Thalmor almost as much as the Stormcloaks do. That he worries about being chased from Whiterun. That I don't have the same mother as my brother and sister.
What? Now, before I did this quest, I would have never have guessed that, honestly. There's no clues or anything. How do you know of these things?
This castle is old. Lots of places nobody's been in a long while. Places where you can overhear things, see things. And the Whispering Lady.
This is the lady that we want.
She won't tell me her name. I've gotten good at listening to keyholes. At the door in the basement, I hear her talking to me. I thought I was caught, but she started telling me even more secrets. But I can't open the door.
Where's the door?
In the basement. Trust me, you'll see it. I bet she'll talk to you too. Bye.
Now, the thing with the whispering door is the
Father
whispering
says I'm
lady
too
that
young to
he's
change
been
myself,
listening
so I
to
practice with my
is actually a... That's not the one I want. Is actually a daedric prince? It's a prince. It's daedric princess? I don't know. So we're gonna have to try and listen to the door. Listen at the door.
At last. I've been waiting for someone more fit to carry out my will. The child is spirited but lacks agency.
Is there someone behind the door?
Regrettably, I cannot reach your plane so directly. But I forgive you for not knowing who I am. Few hear my whispers anymore. I am Mephala, the Lady of Whisper. I tug at the web of connections between mortals. Love, hatred, loyalty, betrayal. The boy was good at sussing out secrets. You, I expect to take a more active role.
What do you want me to do?
You must open this door. A piece of my power has been locked away behind it, and even my eyes cannot see past the seals. I'd much rather it be in the hands of an ambitious and talented person, such as yourself.
How do I
The
open the door?
whole of Whiterun is ripe with paranoia and tensions. The Jarl's court is right to fear the power I hold behind this door. The Jarl trusts few, and they will be his undoing. The Dark Child knows of what I speak. Let him guide your path.
So now we have to go and speak to the kid again, who's going to tell us where we can get a key for the door. Where'd he go? He's up there. Of course he'd be running away from me. Bugger. Get back!
You. You know the Whispering Lady, don't you? I can tell.
That is his new line of dialogue. The old line of dialogue, gone. It's beautiful. Do you know how to open the whispering door?
I told you, I know everything about this castle. For some reason, that door is special. Only 2 people can open it. Balgruf and Farengar, the court wizard. How you get it from them is up to you. Nobody would notice if Farengar went missing, I promise you. Bye.
So that's like a little hint on you killing Farengar. But you don't have to kill Farengar. It's much easier to just go and pick his pocket. If you have a high enough pickpocket skill, but I do. If you're having trouble pickpocketing him, it's much easier once he goes to sleep. His bed is just right in the back of his lab. Now we can open the door. And here is the sword we are here to get. There's a little bit of lore behind the sword, and I do suggest you read it, but I'm not going to read it in this video just because if you want to read it, you can read it, but that is up to you. So we are going to... Oh, Jesus. She scared me.
No. I trust you're sharp enough to see that the sword doesn't match the description of the Ebony Blade you may know. It has languished too long outside the winds of alliance and betrayal. To return to its past glory, it must first drink the blood of deceit. Your world is admirably steeped in lies and inclinations. My blade is a darling leech that feeds on deceptions and nourishes its master. Seek out those closest to you. The final pluck of their misguided heartstrings will accompany my blade in the song of your grandeur.
So that is the dialogue that she's going to do. Now I'm going to be doing a quick little bit after this on how to power it up. Because at the moment, 14 damage. It's a bit rubbish. But if you look at the enchantment, it absorbs the life essence of your foes slaughtered by the deceit. So at the moment, it'll absorb 10 points of health. So every time you hit someone, they lose 10 points of health and you gain 10 points of health. So once this is fully powered up, you can take 30 points of health, which is absolutely insane, which puts it up to 44 damage each hit, but you're getting 30 points. So I'm just going to do a quick cut and then I'll come back to... Right, so in order to get the Ebony Blade all the way up so that it will take 30 points of health, so you absorb 40 points of health, is you need to kill, I believe it's 10 people who trust you, who are like your friend. You've done a quest for them and they like you. That's what you need to do. You need to kill 10 people. So option 1, go and slaughter. Option 1, slaughter everyone you have ever helped.
What do you think you're doing?
Just kill them. Just cut them down, cut up their face, absolutely wreck them. I don't even think I've helped both of the people I've killed. You just kill everyone, okay? And you absorb health. But that's a bit of a dumb idea, if I must be honest. It's like, yeah, that's a great... Let me just go and murder NPCs who are my friends. Like, when is there ever going to be a good idea? There's never going to be a good time to do that. Because you're going to lose NPCs. That's what the dragons are for, to remove your NPCs, not you. So my suggestion on option 2 is kill a peasant. And you only need to kill one peasant. So I suggest coming to Riften and talking to this guy, because it's really easy to do it with him. So basically, all you want to do is give him a gold coin.
Divines bless your kind heart.
And this does not make him like you. No. You need to do this a couple more times until he starts being like... Until like you go up to him and he's like, a good day to you. Or it's good to see you around. And that kind of stuff. Not when you walk up to him and go, yeah, not when you walk up to him and he goes, yeah, I'm a dirty beggar.
May the ground you walk quake as you pass. Oh, thank you.
So just
Divines
keep giving
bless
him,
your
you'll get
kind
all this gold back. And it's one gold coin. I mean, like, come on.
To oblivion with all of you. You rich piles of dung walking by us like we're not there. Pretending we don't exist. How dare you?
Now that's not what you want to hear. That is, thank you, Mr. Beggar. That is exactly the example I was looking for. If they're saying that to you, they're probably not your friend. And when they're not your friend, you just have to wait another day. So, just gotta wait another day, I wish this was a little bit faster. But I get it how it's like you can stop it when you want.
Divine's bless. Oh, thank you. Divine, bless your kind heart. Sure. I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to and speak to
Now,
me?
if you're not entirely sure if they're your friend or not, just make a quick like if you like
To oblivion with all of you. You rich
I
piles of
think it I think he
walking by us like
I'm just gonna do one more day and then I'm gonna try it. It should take like 4 to 5 days ish, and if you do it twice and then like I'm bored, as long as you give him 1 gold coin, then you can just go to the marketplace and buy stuff, because everything will be cheaper, because you get the charity thing. You get gift of charity. I don't know what it's called, but it's a thing, and it makes everything else cheaper. It's
there,
1 gold coin.
pretending we don't exist. Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Yeah, I think he's my friend now.
Thank you. Divine.
So I'm gonna make a quick save, and now I'm gonna wait until nighttime, because you don't want to go out and kill him in broad daylight. That's not a good idea. Because the reason why I'm suggesting this guy
Kind heart.
is because at night, I'll give him another 2 hours. Here we go. Off you go. Right. At night, he sleeps. He goes to sleep. Down here. This is just off from this piece down here. He goes to sleep in the beggar's row. And there's only 2 people who sleep in here. And depending on your sneak skill, you should just be able to do it without this guy knowing. Because this is the jewelry dealer, and this is Sniff. So you just want to crouch down, get out your sword of ebony, and kill him.
Mercy.
Crud. He doesn't know I'm here yet, so.
Don't kill me.
You've still got the sneak stuff on. They don't know I'm here. Now, hopefully, because you're smart, you'll do a power attack and kill him first hit. I'm a knobhead. Now, for the next part, you're just thinking, oh, there's only 1. You're gonna need level 100 conjuration. I'm sorry. Like, it's helpful anyway, but you need it. So you're gonna need the Dead Thrall spell, and you're gonna need to perform it on his butt. Not specifically on his butt, but near his butt. I suggest just favoriting both the spell and the sword, so you can just quickly switch. Now, when you kill him again with the Dead Thrall spell,
Excellent work, child.
there we go. She'll go through a bit of dialogue. Now, with the Dead Thrall spell, when he dies, he doesn't turn into a pile of ash. So you can reanimate him again and then murder him again. And you can do that again and again and again until you get the sword up to its full thingamabob potential. And now he's dead again, so you just need to reanimate him. And it'll take, like, I'm on 3 now. It'll take about 10 goes. You're not.
Who did this?
You're not meant to be in here. What? I don't know why she's here. And now you just murder him again, and you can just do that just until.
I can feel their heartbreak swelling in my blade.
She does sleep in here. Okay. So basically, now you're just gonna wanna keep doing that, and then she'll do a piece of dialogue which basically tells you the sword's at full power. You can stop harassing this guy. So I'm gonna do a quick cut until it gets up to that bit of dialogue. So I'll be back in a second.
At last, my blade is returned to its full glory. Now go forth, child. Continue your tiny subversions against the orders of trust and intimacy.
So that is the dialogue for when you've got the sword fully powered up. So you can just do whatever you want with Sniff now. Just leave him there. And that is the sword fully powered up. It'll now take 30 points of health and give it to you, plus the extra 14 damage that it's going to be doing. But that's the only reason it does 14 is because my two-handed skill is only level 50 and I have no perks in it. So this Ebony Blade can just do some serious damage, and you can improve it with the smithing skill with just a piece of ebony. It's a ridiculous blade. If you are a guy or a girl who likes playing on legendary difficulty, this is the sword for you. Cause I have gone up against giants with like barely any armor with this thing, and it is insane. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will be doing more guides. I really love Skyrim, and I just want to share some of my knowledge with you guys. So I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.